Hey guys, Bradley Baldie here with video log number 2 for Map Control Co. And let's jump straight into it. I'm going to start with a negative first and then go into all the positives of the week. And thankfully this week the negative is not much of a negative. But I do run an event, run/cast an event called W2 Weekly in SEA, which is on a weekly basis as the name suggests. And I have been running that for 23 weeks now. I jumped on pretty early in the piece when the original admins couldn't keep it up, and over the last 23 weeks I've been trying to grow it into a prestigious, well-known SEA tournament which allows players to get tournament experience on a regular basis. And for the most part it's been going well, but the last 2 weeks it's not been going as well. There was a hiccup on Monday, which is when the tournament is run, where the brackets weren't released until 20 minutes into the tournament. It's meant to start at 8 PM AEDT, and it started, the first game was kind of played at almost 8:30 AEDT, so totally unacceptable for what I want to, have the tournament be. And so I've been talking with the admins and we've redesigned that, and we're going to have a new theme for W2 Weeklies moving forward. I now have access to the admin bracket, so I can always start them if the admin's not around. Equally, if I'm not around, an admin can start them as well. And we are also checking up the next week's sign-ups within 24 hours of the previous week. So lots of new developments there. Let's see how it rolls out, because again, I want to make sure it's an enjoyable experience for the players, and as a result it will mean I'll have an enjoyable experience as the manager/caster, and so will the admins, because we'll have happy and satisfied players. So that was really the only negative of the week, or downside. The rest of the week has been nothing but amazing stuff from the esports community. I was able to actually cast the IEM Singapore or SEA qualifiers. Now, long story short, there's 3 stages for the SEA qualifiers. You have stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Stage 1, free for all. There's 4 qualifiers, so the top 2 of each qualifier, making 8 in total, advance to stage 2, and they are met by 8 pre-seeded players. Now that creates a 16-player bracket. Then they duke it out for stage 2. The top 4 from that then advance to stage 3. I make an 8-player bracket, and then the top 8 duke it out, and then the person who finishes first gets a seed into IEM Singapore. So it's pretty brutal. You have to win a lot of games to get up there. But I did have the pleasure of being able to cast Stage 1, Qualifier 2 and 3. Now, Qualifier 2 was cast by a gentleman called Flamger, and he was unfortunately experiencing some net issues, stream issues. So I jumped on board as an observer initially, then he had to duck out. So I started casting with Lord Burnsy. I'm sorry, I off the top of my head, I don't really actually know how to pronounce your name, so I love you. Sorry. I'm sure you'll let me know how to pronounce it, but he is one of the most senior ESL Australia, ESL SEA kind of admins. He's been around doing it for over a year, and I have a lot of respect for him, so big shout out to you, mate. And we actually had a good chat for about an hour after that finished, and through that was able to kind of jump on board for Stage 2 qualifiers, which I'll be casting this coming Saturday. But before that, I actually last night casted Qualifier 3, because I'm not sure who was meant to be casting, but no one was casting. So I just finished up some work. I was at home and I get a Skype message from main man Chadman, who jumped on board as one of the admins for this qualifiers, and he's like, dude, can you cast? I was like, hell yeah, bring it on, because I mean, I'll cast when I can, but I also have to be responsible around work and everything. But with ESL I was willing to kind of go straight into it, because I love what ESL are doing with IEM qualifiers, IEM Singapore, all that fun stuff. I actually casted Guang Hao. Is that how you... Sorry, I'm really bad at kind of names. But I've done some casting in the past for IEM qualifiers, and I love what ESL does along with a lot of other companies, and I kind of want to do some work with them so that I can kind of give back to them. And who knows what comes out of it. It'd be pretty sick to be able to do more work with them in the future, because there were some really, really nice games coming through that. So that was really cool. And yeah, like I said, through that I'm now going to be casting Stage 2 qualifiers day 1. It's going to be split over 2 days just because GSL is going to be on. So we want to make sure that people can go to Barcrafts and have fun watching GSL and DreamHack, and complete the other half of the brackets, the 16-player bracket, on the Sunday. So I'll be casting the Saturday day 1 from 11 AM AEDT, which is, I don't know what EST time that is. Whatever you guys you can work it out over there overseas. I'm not sure what kind of time. I think that's pretty early for you guys in the morning. But either way, that's going to be sick. That'll go till about 3:30 PM. And then I'm going to be jumping down to the Metropolitan down in South Australia, because I co-found and I co-run the Barcraft here in South Australia. So that's going to be super excited. I cannot wait for Saturday. I mean, I'm casting IEM Singapore Stage 2 SEA qualifiers in the morning, which is sick. And then I'm going down to Barcraft, going to have some drinks, because in the past with Barcraft, I haven't really been able to drink a lot or kind of chill out completely because I've had other stuff to do, but I've cleared my schedule for Saturday. So I'm going to be running down there, well, driving down there, setting it up, watching some GSL, and then after that we're going to be putting the DreamHack footage on. So that day is going to be kicking on for most of the evening into the night. And so I'm super excited for that. In terms of GSL results, I'm going to bring it 4-2 in the favour of MVP. I mean, Life's playing really well. I think he could take 2 games off. No more, I don't think. I mean, 1, I'd definitely give it to him. But I think MVP is going to take it out, which would be sick. I mean, the 5th GSL championship, ridiculous. But yeah, I don't know. Life's just been amazing me. So I wouldn't be surprised if he can, you know, scratch 1 or 2 off. But anyway, we'll find out. That's exciting. Sunday's going to be a little bit less for me in terms of what I'm doing in the morning, that is. I'll be recovering from probably a big night out. But in the afternoon, I will be I'll be streaming actually for a couple of hours for our 24-hour charity stream over on Map Control Co. Well, Basetradetv on Twitch. You can check it out on the YouTube because you're watching this from Map Control Co.'s YouTube. Check out the links on how to donate, and there's a bit of information about what exactly we're doing. And I'll be coming in from 5 a.m. 5 a.m. EST until 8 a.m. I believe it is, which is about 7 p.m. AEDT for you guys in SEA. And I would be doing that for a couple of hours. I don't know what I'll be playing. It's not just going to be limited to StarCraft. Could be doing various other things. And then I'll be casting Zotac EU Cup with Pandy StarCraft, who is actually Red's girlfriend. So that's exciting. I've casted with her once before, and that was quite enjoyable. Yeah, I think we work quite well together. So I'm looking forward to a bit of EU action once again. And that's really my week. And then we've got WT Weekly on the Monday. So that's exciting. I guess the other thing is around this, Adelaide Byte. This is my work. Actually, it's not my work uniform, but this is the player's top from last year. There. So Adelaide Byte is the baseball. And the reason I'm wearing this is I just got back from a school clinic where we were just teaching kids how to play baseball, getting our name out there and all that. And some of you might have seen the shark that I was dancing in on the channel. That's called Chomper. That's our mascot. And Friday, I'm actually thinking of, I was talking with a colleague, and we're thinking of doing Chomper style, so Gangnam style, but Chomper style. And we're not going to do the whole song because that would take ages, but just a little cute little couple of, I don't know, 20 seconds or something. I don't know, we'll work out, but we want to do a little video just for fun. And so I've actually got a bit of footage for you guys. I just figured, hey, I've got the shark suit here tonight, why not dress up in it and do a bit of Chomper style. So I'm going to sign out so I don't keep talking. I'll see you guys, well, SEA guys, we'll see you guys hopefully on Saturday for IEM Stage 2 qualifiers. Might see some of you guys down at the pub for Barcraft, could be sick. And then the Zotac EU Cup on Sunday night. And yeah, that's really all. Peace. Thank you for tuning in. It is a pleasure to be able to cast for you guys. I look forward to the future. And let's get some Gangnam style.
오빤 강남 스타일 sexy lady 오빤 강남 스타일 sexy lady 오빤 강남 스타일